今天特别要谈一个，为大家介绍一个叫做线上学习。各位电视机前面的观众朋友，这是我在年轻的时候梦寐以求而且永远不可能等到的机会。如果你对你自己有所期待，如果你觉得你的学识是不够，但你没有足够的钱可以出国读书的话，线上学习是一个现在最好的一个方法。它的概念呢是由EDX 平台呢，当时是由 MIT 跟哈佛共同出资的。这个 EDX 平台呢，就是本身就是一个希望你可以免费教学，他希望提供全球10亿的人免费教学，所以很多这个平台上头提供你上课的老师是哈佛的老师，是 MIT 的老师。张志谋前一阵子出席经济论坛的时候说，他真正所有的学习都是24岁，他从 MIT 硕士毕业之后，他终身学习的结果。所以不管电视机前面你观众朋友，你现在年龄几岁，你是还在学校里头，你已经毕业了，其实终身学习对你非常非常的重要。耶鲁现在开了一门课叫做死亡，你也可以在线上看到这门课。如果你今天年龄是70岁，你非常需要认识这一门课。那么它有很多各种不同的课程，包括你的职场生涯，包括你的人生生涯里头。但是这样的一个线上学习呢，在台湾甚至有公益团体直接的把它翻成了中文，台湾的使用者却很少人了解。而文茜世界财经周报我们特别专访了 EDX 平台的创办人，他最近来了台湾，这是 Anant Agarwal， 我们专访了他，也希望透过这场专访，让所有我们文茜世界财经周报的观众朋友们，不管别人学不学习，你一定要跟上这个时代里头最重要的知识。
教育就是在教室里正襟危坐吗？方兴未艾的线上学习早已使500年来几乎毫无改变的教育产生革命性的质变。如今，无论你在世界哪个角落，只要有网络、有电脑，还有学习热忱，顶级且免费的高等教育就在弹指之间。edX 正是当前最夯的线上教学平台之一，它是麻省理工学院、MIT 和哈佛大学各出资3000万美元成立。目前，这平台已拉拢到全美甚至国际间多家知名学府结盟。就像一般实体大学 ，edX 提供的课程种类繁多，目前最受欢迎的是电脑程式语言设计。而如果你想跟专家学习欣赏爵士乐，这个平台也提供了最棒的师资。日前在时代基金会举办的翻转教育论坛上 ，edX 的创办人阿格华教授接受文茜的世界周报专访。
When we launched edX, we had 10,000 people register within the first few hours of launching the platform without any particular marketing effort. And over time, as we've reached 1.8 million students today, that told us that there's a huge unmet demand for education in the world.
谈起教育，眼睛会发光的阿格华认为，教育就像你我呼吸的空气，是基本人权。但这个世界仍有太多人无缘接触到优质教育 ，edX 是他们落实提供全世界免费优质教育的途径。打响 edX 平台第一堂课的电路与电子学，正是由在 MIT 任教26年的阿格华教授。阿格华在印度土生土长，小时在资源匮乏的小镇求学，让他在刚进大学的前半年因为跟不上而十分痛苦。这段经历更坚定了他的决心，要提供最好的教育给全球的年轻人。
And then I went to IIT in India, and I was lucky enough to get selected. And there were 300 other students in my year. In the physics course, in the midterm exam, 2 students failed the midterm exam, and I was one of the 2 students. And so now when I think back to myself, if I was in high school, I could have had access to some of these great physics courses. So for example, Professor Walter Lewin from MIT teaches what Bill Gates has called the world's best physics course. I would have had the opportunity to take some of these rigorous courses for free if they had been available.
阿格华说，目前注册 edX 的学生仍以美国人数最多，占30%，其次则是印度学生，占12%，再其次是巴西和英国，各占约4%。中国的学生也日益增加。
It breaks social classes, it breaks economic classes, and all you need is an internet connection and a will to learn. And you can take these free courses online and either enrich yourself by auditing a course or get a certificate.
Stuck in a rut, feeling kind of blue, thinking I should learn something new. I go online, look for something sweet. Coursera's got the stuff I need.
目前这类大规模开放式线上课程 MOOC 主要有3大平台，分别是 Udacity、Coursera 和 edX。其中只有 edX 是非营利组织，也是唯一采取开放码的平台。欢迎世界其他学府利用 edX 的开放码建制自己的学习平台。中国的名校清华大学已跳上这班教育列车，在2013年5月推出学堂在线，提供全中文教学课程。有了这种方便的学习平台，教育资源贫瘠的偏远角落也享有向世界级大师学习的机会，更可发掘一些天资异禀的天才儿童。上线2年来 edX 至少发现了3名天才儿童。
I can talk about 3 students. One is a student called Batushig. Batushig is from Mongolia, and he was written up in the New York Times. So he was 15 when he took a second-year MIT Circuit and Electronics course. It was my course. And he was a 15-year-old high school student. And he had a perfect score on the edX course.
而今，17岁的巴图旭已获得 MIT 的入学许可，成为这所全球最负盛名理工科大学的新鲜人。线上教学爆发力惊人，在改变学习、翻转教育论坛上，热烈讨论的议题之一，就是会不会有一天，线上学习让传统的教室消失不见。
For some types of courses, for some courses, the big lecture hall type of class is important. But for a significant majority of courses, I think the classroom will go away. I think classrooms will be replaced by spaces. I call them digital e-spaces. So instead of classrooms, we'll have e-spaces where students will get together in small groups, in round tables, in coffee shops, in small group spaces where they'll be doing online work and collaborating with each other, working with a professor or a teacher who will be walking around and interacting with the students. So I really think that there's going to be a complete change in how universities do classes.
线上教学的弹性远大于课堂学习。听不懂时，学生可以暂停或重播课程影片，还可以随时随地配合自己的时间上课做实验。来势汹汹的线上学习，也无可避免影响了传统课堂的授课方式，翻转教室应运而生。
Another distinguishing feature of edX is that we focus very heavily on campus education as well. And so there, our partners and professors take the MOOC courses and they bring it back to campus. And on campus, they create the flipped classroom, where students on the campus can watch videos before class, and they come to class and they have discussion with the professor and with other students.
身为线上课程的教授，阿格华曾有一次很震撼的切身经验，让他深深体会到网络无远弗届的强大力量。
However, when we launched the course, even in this very first course, we knew the importance of social discussion, and we integrated a discussion forum into the platform. So one day I was at 2 o'clock at night, I was sitting on the platform answering questions. So one student asked a question and I was typing the answer. Now, I'm not from the millennial generation. I'm not, 25 years old. So I don't type all that fast. So I was typing slowly. But before I could finish typing the answer, another student from some other country typed, "Oh, here's an answer for the question." It was not quite correct. So I said, okay, let me try to correct the answer. But before I could finish, a third student had popped in. So students from, and very soon I was sat back and was watching the exchange of students. Students from Pakistan, Egypt, USA, New Zealand were all talking to each other and answering each other's questions until at 4 o'clock in the morning, they got the right answer. Okay. And all I had to do was say, "Good answer."
以目前 edX 学员人数成长的速度，阿格华乐观的预估，10年之内就可以达成 edX 学生人数破10亿的目标。而透过共同的平台，来自世界各国的学生可以共享课程，参与线上论坛，国界消失了，歧见和隔阂也消失了。透过教育，让这个世界更美好。
Just imagine what the world will be like 10 years from now. When all these kids from all different countries, different cultures, different religions, different languages have all worked together to learn from MOOCs and collaborate with each other. Just imagine what the world will be like 10 years from now when they grow up in each of their countries and they've all interacted with other children just like them in different languages and different parts of the world. I think the world will be a much better place when many of these have interacted with other cultures.